Today's practice is designed to help you increase and strengthen your working memory. Working memory is a dynamic cognitive workspace you use every waking moment of every day. Working memory is like the mind's own personal whiteboard, but the catch is that the whiteboard has disappearing ink, and that ink vanishes pretty fast. As soon as you write something down on the whiteboard, the ink basically starts to fade. Working memory is critical to your job. You have to juggle multiple tasks like assessing the condition of a patient, communicating with the crew, and adapting to changing environmental factors like weather and waves. Working memory allows you to keep all of those elements active in your mind and prioritize and execute necessary tasks. Working memory is also active when you are studying, when you're taking tests, and when you're giving briefs. So having a strong working memory is key. The training we're going to do today helps to declutter the mental whiteboard so that working memory works better. As you train yourself to monitor what's happening in the present moment, you'll get better at noticing your mind wandering and get better at asking, what are the contents of my working memory right now? And are they supporting me for what is needed right now? Or would shifting back to the present moment be best? So today's practice is going to be a variation of the Find My Flashlight practice that you've been doing many times up until this point. And this practice is going to be called Watch Your Whiteboard, which we've done a short version of before. We'll begin the same way we always do, by sitting in a chair, comfortable but upright, resting your hands in your lap, and feel free to close your eyes. Start by taking 2 deep diaphragmatic breaths. Remember, your attention is a flashlight, the beam pointing toward a specific breath sensation. When your flashlight drifts to something else, notice where it goes and pause for a moment. Observe where the flashlight is now directed. Now you're going to give it a label. Identify what type of distraction has appeared on your whiteboard. Is it a thought, an emotion, or a sensation? A thought could be a worry, a reminder, a memory, an idea, or an item on your to-do list. An emotion could be a feeling of frustration or boredom, an urge to stop doing this practice and do literally anything else, or a twinge of happiness. A sensation is something in your physical body, maybe an itch or a sore muscle, or noticing something that you heard or saw. Notice if you begin going down a rabbit hole of elaborating on the distraction or asking why you were thinking about this particular topic, or beating yourself up for getting distracted in the first place. Now is not the time to answer those questions or beat yourself up. You simply want to notice what is taking up space on your whiteboard and label the contents as thought, emotion, sensation. Once you've labeled, come back to the present moment. Come back to your breath. Do this after every instance of labeling. Again, the goal is to keep your flashlight focused on that breath sensation, but when your mind starts to wander, as it inevitably will, tag the content of your mind wandering as a thought, emotion, or sensation, and just bring your attention back to your breath. I'll be checking in periodically as we go. So just noticing where your attention is right now, where that flashlight is pointed. If you're focused on your breath, try to keep your focus there. If you've noticed that your mind has wandered, again, just notice that that's happened. Take a second and label what kind of distraction popped up as either a thought, emotion, or a sensation, and then just bring your attention back to your breath. We've only got a few minutes left. So if you notice your mind is starting to get really squirrely right now, that's okay. Just keep doing what you've been doing. Notice where your attention has wandered to. Throw a label on it, and then bring your attention back to your breathing. All right, and as you feel ready, you can open your eyes, stretch out a little bit. And that is the end of today's Watch Your Whiteboard practice.